Greetings everyone, welcome to my sketchbook. This morning I'm going to draw something related to hats, but first, before I do that, let's move this out of the way. I'm going to show you a few hats just for fun. So this is a Tilly hat, a bucket hat I guess you could say. This is I believe the T3 Wanderer. So this is a hat that I often would wear just because it's easy to do. Actually, put that there. For fun, I'll show you this. So if you're cutting down a tree, for example, you'd wear something like this. So it's a hard hat. It has hearing protection as well as a visor that protects your eyes as well. So this is a pretty neat thing. Let's see here. It's like a gardening kind of bucket floppy hat. So that's good. It keeps the sun off you. This thing, which I think is more ornamental than anything else. This is like a meshed hat, kind of a fedora slash, I don't know, it's not really a cowboy hat, but it's actually pretty neat. I also have this, which I don't know if it's really going to show up on the camera that nicely. So this is from West Africa. This is a Fulani hat. It's made out of grass, oddly enough, and then there's leather adornments, including this cool knob here on top. Very neat thing that is. Well, let's see if we can doodle something. And yeah, amongst my favorite kind of hats, I suppose, although I don't really wear them so much, are ball caps. And off to one side here, I have this, which is a little hat that I have sitting on a duck. And, you know, here's a duck bill, and this is the kind of like the bill of this hat. I think it's just kind of funny. So, yeah. I'm going to try to draw a ball cap, I think. I'm going to set that back off to one side, or maybe I'll set it over here on one of Amanda Marshall's CDs. Let's see what we can do here. So I have the inkwell open here beside me. I have my pen. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit here. Here, maybe? A little bit more. Yeah. Okay. So, I suppose at one point in time, if you're super cool, one of the best ways to wear your ball cap would be backwards. Now, I don't know why that was considered cool or is considered cool. Do people still do that? I don't know. I'm going to say probably. Maybe they picked it up from a movie or a TV show, or so that's a backwards ball cap. Not very complicated. Even at one point in time, I would have worn a hat this way. Now, I'm just going to add some cool details. Now, how do I know this is on backwards? Well, we'll figure that out soon enough, I think. Because, I mean, really, I could have the face going this way. So it doesn't necessarily show that it's backwards yet. Maybe this was something that kind of got popular in the 1980s. Don't know. Maybe it was something that became popular where if you could put it on slightly sideways. You know, wearing hats have always been kind of popular, but there was a point where you would get a hat and you would leave stickers on it to prove that it was like an authentic whatever thing. And I don't really understand that very much, because how do you keep that so fresh? Kind of like, you know, there are sneakerheads that they don't want a crease in their shoes. I don't know. The other thing would be that the peak of the hat would remain flat, kind of like on my duck buddy over here. Uh, so let's see. This has got to remain this way. What if I put a nose here and put some cool glasses on this? I think there was a point too where you could get uh, glasses with blinders on it. Now, for some, that would be something you'd wear if you were welding. For others, it would be for sand. What kind of face should we make here? Because it would determine where I put certain things. Well, just like this. Oh, you know what would have been funny? Oh, yeah. We got to have a cool high collar. I suppose people still kind of do that. If you were sort of preppy in your clothing, which was, I don't know, a really awesome, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't really one of those kids, but uh, a really fantastic way of dressing. Although I think I had some preppy kind of clothes. I think I had like a was considered a polo shirt, would be short sleeves with a collar, maybe a pullover, 3 buttons maybe on the front here. Uh, of course, there's the brand of that as well, but polo shirt, I do believe, is what that style of shirt is called. Uh, let's go with a little bit of cool hair here. Sideburns. Oh, yeah. And back here. Uh-huh. Right. What was I rambling on about? Polo shirts, preppies, preps. So there was a point in time, I guess, if you had a certain look that you want to carry, uh, you would leave the house, I guess, when it was chilly in the morning, get on your yacht, and then it would warm up. And then what do you do with your sweater? Well, you would either flop it over your shoulder like this. Maybe you would loop the arms together. Like so. Let's back this out just a little bit. Oh, maybe not that much. Or you would tie that sweater around your waist. But you'd end up wearing this thing like a knapsack or something like that. Trust me, it was a look. And I think you see it every so often, but not that often. I think some people just tie it around their waist now rather than have a thing that goes around their neck, because putting things around your neck can be dangerous. And that would be there. I think it was popular for a little while to adopt a little bit of that, well, California speak. Shaw, dude. Kind of like a Ninja Turtle. Or maybe, if you could, get away with talking as if you were hanging out in the Hamptons with your friends. Quite the rager last night, my guy. Something like that. Not my lifestyle. So, but the main thing that I was drawing here is the hat, and somehow I got lost in whatever that is going on there. Get a little bit more ink on this pen. There you go. Let's finish off a little bit more of the lower half of this body. And, maybe back this up just a little bit more. I'm going to put a watch on. You know, there was also a point where you would wear your watch backwards so that, you know, if you're busy with your hands, you know, driving your Porsche or, you know, whatever car, you didn't have to look at the back of your hand. You would look at the underside of your hand, which I think was more of a militaristic thing than just yacht club kid thing. Let's see. Let's put a little flip in this hair here. And we'll put a little earring, because, you know, that's cool. Fill in a little bit more of that ear. A little sprig of hair coming out. There. Oh yeah. We're definitely doing stuff now. I'm going to tuck our thumb into the pocket. And then okay. I think that's the look we're going for. Got the hat. Got our cool glasses with, I don't know what these blinder things are. Let's add a bit more detail to that. I also remember the show A Different World, which I think had something to do with Hillman College. There was a character, Dwayne Wayne, and Dwayne Wayne wore circular glasses that had flip up shades or parts of the lenses anyway. I don't think I've seen those in a long time either. All right, well, I think that's going to be it for my doodle. We got our super cool dude with our super cool shirt. Add a couple of bands, I think. Sort of nonsensical, but okay. How's that? All right, Nico. Thanks for the inspiration of sorts to draw something a little bit strange, but I hope you all have a wonderful day. Yeah, let me know in the comments what your kind of favorite hat is, if you wish. And maybe sometime we'll just doodle something kind of fun, but that's where I'm at with this, I think. I should probably fill in a little bit more of the stuff going on here. I have roughly that there. All right. Ciao for now.